where we help you to anchor the words word today we will do the import of both job interview and will give you the best tips to stand out for the rest.
Points gives you opinions about the interview.
Hi, it's Isa and Esther. Today we'll talk to you about the evolution of attitudes towards tattoos and piercings in the workplace. Have you ever wondered how attitudes towards tattoos and piercings have changed in the workplace?
1960 to 1970.
Associated with punk culture and counterculture,
2000 to 2010.
some companies allow tattoos and piercings in the workplace,
2011 present.
abounding their restrictive policies. Diversity and inclusion are essential for creating a positive and productive work environment. Thanks for watching, guys!
We will start with section 1, which is the job interview.
What makes me the most nervous is not knowing what questions they ask. How do you prepare for the unexpected?
Don't worry, Fernanda. I think the most important thing is to show confidence, even if you don't hate answer others.
I agree, but I also think preparation in the case of Succes. I practiced several common questions last night. And don't forget non-verbal communication. And how you see your gestures, it always speaks volumes, sometimes more than your words.
For me, the hardest part is telling yourself, I'm not real, I'm talking about my activities.
And then it's just a matter of practice. We all have something about the In the end, this wasn't as bad as I thought. Some questions caught me off guard, but I think I managed well.
The interview went pretty smoothly. Please pay your confidence over time. Though there were a couple of the tricky questions.
I am satisfied. Everything I prepared helped, but also learning that not everything goes as a plan. I paid close attention to the previous body language. I think it's there. Well, I also made certain
It was hard for me to tell about my experience, but I think I needed to explain the key thing to the team in the end.
Every interview is an opportunity to improve.
In the end, I think important thing is to prove yourself and not let nerves take over.
Yeah, the nerves will always be there, but it's about facing them. Don't overlook your non-verbal communication. Details matter.
I think every experience teaches you something new. We just have to learn and keep moving forward.
Exactly. We all have something to offer. The case is preparation and confidence. Tell me about you.
Has this ever happened to you? Well, I got the same problem, but with your tips, you will not make that mistakes.
Let's say you've been landing the job interviewer of your dreams. Congratulations, but it's time for you interviewer and you still don't know what do you use left best. The interviewer asks you, be yourself.
Don't be yourself.
Be more professional.
I have always been interested in working here.
It's always been accepted, but each job is different. Well, we are here, so that is more important. You can have be congruent and convinced as possible. So today we will share with you strategic tips on how to best prepare yourself, what to do and what to say so you can make us incredible.
Yeah, no, no photos. No photos later. I'm sorry. I'm talking some important. Well, I won't tell you about women, but I will tell you about their job. First, research the requirements challenges of the position you are playing for equalities and you candidate based on that information. Ask yourself questions such as what technical skills are essential to do this job. What kind of skills will I need to success of the candidate? What I do need to demonstrate that already I know how I can do it, or what I am willing to learn says being well prepared with the boss of the cons. We give you a better chance fast tracking in interview, get know and research the place, let's say the company, well, find out who they are, their story, their values, their philosophy, and identify say you have come on with you. See how the information you get can be connected with your skills and competencies. If you get nervous, let the person interview set your place. Remember how you research the skills needed for the job. Well, now having powerful professional stories to connect needs or experience. Just 3 or 4 minute mazes you want combining design your narratives around them. The goals is always keep in mind so you can have or sleep as answers to relevant interview questions.
Oh my god, it's a chill, guys!
Author Vicky Oliver writes that a compelling story has a great beginning, a captivating and mirror an ending that makes the interviewer root for you to win the job. Have a good opening line, such as "Let me tell you about the time and save it a company. I be always enjoyed working with people since then about the obstacles or problems that arise and how you overcome them. Keep the story brief, book interesting and impactful. When I finished school and decided to take a vocational training course when I worked at Withers Rogers, often dealt with customer complaints and important notes. Not every story has to show total perfection. You'll make a real impression and seem more relatable if you can share stories of challenge and even mistakes, as long as you remember to show that you learn from them.
Hi, I wasn't seeing you. Practice, 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 practice. Just as a singer prepares to go on stage, you too will be trained to be a confident, competent, personable, and flexible version of yourself to perform in the interview. So, in front of a mirror, pretend you are introducing yourself and assist things like your posture, tone of voice, and body language. Make improvements if necessary to strike a balance between calm, clarity, and confidence. Always, always remember to be prepared to respond confidently, clearly, and directly to pertinent interview questions. You can even practice in front of a friend or record yourself on video. You can then use the feedback to make unnecessary adjustment to your appearance of speaking style before the actual interview.
Anticipate the most common question. What were your motivation for applying this position? Describe a challenge you have faced and how you overcome it. Practicing and answering out loud and you help you feel more confident. Maintain positive attitude. Smile and be friendly. You may find yourself nervous,
but you need to make sure to display a friendly attitude, as positive attitude can influence the interviewer's perception. A prepared actor. You know when the stress code in the company or workplace might help, it can be overwhelmed and times, and there are still stereotypes regarding dress, so make sure you dress appropriately most of the time. His is the key to making a good impression.
Oh, listen carefully, pay attention to the interviewer question, be sure to answer completely, correctly, and intelligent. Be authentic, use the ones that comes naturally to you. Additional tip, prepare questions for the interviewer or after overlook aspect of interviews in the opportunity to ask questions. Prepare the wordful questions to ask the interviewer about the company culture, team dynamics, or growth opportunities. This shows your genuine interest in the role and help you assess if the company is a good fit for you.
By following this strategy, you'll enhance your chance of making the lasting impression during the interview. Good luck.
With points gives you opinions about the interview.
Be authentic, use the ones that comes naturally to you. Additional tip, prepare questions for the interviewer or after overlook aspect of interviews in the opportunity to ask questions. Prepare the wordful questions to ask the interviewer about the company culture, team dynamics, or growth opportunities. This shows your genuine interest in the role and help you assess if the company is a good fit for you.
By following this strategy, you'll enhance your chance of making the lasting impression during the interview. Good luck.
Every face tells a story. Every expression is a black canvas. Today, we're looking for the artist who can turn the ordinary into extraordinary. We're searching for professional makeup artists with talent, creativity, and passion for detail. Are you the one who can give these four people the confidence and growth they're looking for?
I'm Astrid. I want a bold style for my upcoming theater performance.
I'm Andres and I need a flower makeup look for a professional photo shoot.
I'm Valeria. I'm looking for a creative style for a unique event.
I am Lucia and I'm dream for a glamorous look in my wedding day. If you got the talent, we got the challenge. One chance to show your artistry. This is your moment to shine. For people, for Nike styles, we're looking for artists with technique, passion, ambition. Are you the one? Call us. Send us your portfolio and show us why you're the perfect choice. Apply today and bring the perfect touch to your life. Application open until January 225. For more information, visit us in our website because art lives in every face.
Are you looking for a new job or work hard? Healthy. We catch an extensive autobus of job offers and we provide you with personalized advice so that you can find the perfect job.
Dress code in job interviews in the past. In the past, people have always paid a lot of attention to how they dress for a job interviews, as it was seen as a key factor making it as possible impression, like a first good impression. Men have usually worn dark suits, ties, and clean, polished shoes, all of which were considered symbols of professionalism and respect for the company. Women also, on the other hand, have typically chosen formal skirts, dresses, often neutral colors like black, gray, or beige, to look polished and serious. This outfit has been a reflection of the strict dress codes of the time. Where it was expected, these candidates present themselves in a way match the formal expectations of the workplace. Dressing in this way made a good first impression, showing that we taking the interview seriously and respect to the company culture and values.
What to wear for a job interview? Here are some tips on how to dress for a job interview. Wear formal, saber elegant clothes. Wear clothes that fit you. Avoid clothes that are your thing. It is preferable to wear clothes in neutral colors and avoid fluorescent colors or long prints. Make sure that the clothes you are going to wear are in condition, clean gowns, hose, and will ironing. If you usually wear a lot of, generally wear only a fit. Even if it's summer, bring a jacket of sweater. In case it is very cold in the interview room, you do not want to be shakes about or ruin your hat in front of interview. Instead, the idea is to generate confidence and feel comfortable to convey a joking quality and professionalism.
Let's talk about something crucial. What clothes to avoid to make a good first impression. Remember, it's not about dressing up or ending who you are, but about showing your best version. First, the basic. About t-shirt and shirt. It may seem obvious, but it is important to mention it. Another common mistake. Don't wear sportswear such as sweatpants and sweatshirts. Although the company has an informal atmosphere, remember that this is an interview, not a training. Footwear is also important, no sandals, even if it's hot. Opt for closed shoes and, of course, make sure they are clean. If you decide to wear a blouse or shirt, avoid pronounced necklines, transparent, or blouses with thin straps. A simple but elegant blouse or shirt will be your best option. As for skirts, don't wear mini skirts. A knee-leg skirt or a little longer is ideal, since it projects our professionalism and sobriety. The key is to transmit a professional and careful aspect, which speaks well of you from the first moment. Remember, jogging Mac is part of your presentation. Much success in your next interview.
Another issue is the presence of piercings and tattoos in job interviews. Many people see tattoos and piercing as a personal expression, but how do they influence the way employers perceive your professionalism? They are still more traditional job sectors that prefer a clean appearance. Although they are sectors such as fashion, art, or technology, where tattoos and piercing are settled and heaven value. In the other fields such as baking or law, there is still some resistance. Adapting to the dress code or corporate culture is important, but on the other hand, there is also the need to show authenticity and feel comfortable being yourself. The most important thing is to show that you are capable and reliable professional. Today, many companies are adopting a more inclusive methods with benefits both employers and the work environment.
First of all, you ever worn a messy or undone hairstyle in a professional setting? Although can mean reflect your personal style, it often gives the impression of carelessness of like preparation in interviews. Employers expect candidates to appear polished and confident, which messy hair makes it not convenient. Secondly, avoid overly elaborate or dramatic hairstyle, for example, wearing extremely bright color, extravagant accessories, or high-tested hair mixed. I worked for a party, but in interview, it and distract reporting from your qualification, insight of natural and professional looks to highlights your confidence and personal way of going overboard. Additionally, it's a been overworked that overly casual hairstyles, like a loose bun or unbrushed hair, mistakes making you seem understated into opportunities. Those mean you need it to change your identity, booty choosing and a ponytail, dry worn hair, or even a slick bun shows that you made on effort look a professional.
A clean haircut, neatly groomed wear of subtle makeup can really set off the tone. Here are some tips to keep in mind. Prioritize personal hygiene and grooming. Avoid smoking or chewing gum right before the interview, and keep your nails clean and trimmed. If painted, stick to neutral tones. Make sure
The third section will talk about the selection process.
This morning, I'm in contact with the law firm. You caught our attention. Can we talk?
Good morning, Mortis. Thank you very much, of course.
You're welcome. Well, I see that you're applied for the position. Could you tell a little about yourself?
I always try to stay calm and prioritize tasks. I consider that I have always been a responsible person that helped me a lot.
Excellent. We're highlight below proactive. Now I see that you have a lot of experience in the law. Why did you decide to work here?
My goal is to learn and add value from this position. I am also interested in developing professionally to assume greater responsibilities in the future.
Perfect. One last question. What would you say are your greatest strength and an area where you would like to improve it?
My greatest strength is my organization. I always seek to keep everything in order to optimize work.
Very good, Aaron. I like your profile. In a few days, I will call you to tell you if you have the position. Nice to have.
Thank you very much, Ortiz. I wait for your call.
Thanks to you. Have a good day.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the job interview. So, start with you, Andrea.
Okay.
Can you tell me about your educational background?
I'm currently studying at WAC starting in 2025.
What languages do you speak? And who would you describe your proficiency?
I speak Spanish and have an interview level of English.
Talking about the professional growth qualification and difficulties.
I have experience as receptionist, administrator, secretary, and branch manager.
What are your strengths in a work environment?
I eager to learn, adapt quickly, and take on challenge to gain more experience.
Can you share an example of your administrative experience?
As administrator at Cloud International Code, where I manage various states.
How do you handle teamwork and collaboration?
I have successfully collaboration with teams in my previous roles, such as automobile industries and branch management.
Thank you. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the job interview. So, I'll start with you, Aaron.
Yes, of course. What inspired you to pursue a career in law?
I have always been passionate about solving legal challenges, particularly in tax and commercial law.
Can you describe your professional experience in the legal field?
Mm, I have worked in a law firm where I managed judicial files and projects.
What are your main skills as a lawyer?
Mm, I excel in legal writing, document management, and judicial consultations.
Tell me, how did you approach complex legal case?
Mm, I analyzed details thoroughly on organization to form information to propose effective solutions.
What set you apart from other legal professionals?
Mm, my focus on precision and my ability to manage multiple cases efficiently.
How do you maintain your legal knowledge every day?
Mm, I continuously study and keep up with changes in tax and commercial law.
Thank you, Armando. Welcome to the job interview. So I'll start with you, Anna. Good afternoon. Yes.
Why did you choose a career in the culinary arts?
I've been always been passionate and about and creating unique culinary experiences for people.
What has been your experience as a professional chef?
I have worked as an intern in fine and have testing the learning menus. Tell me about your culinary techniques to use especially. And especially in advanced pastry techniques, sauce speed cooking. How did you stay creative in your field? I am experienced with new ingredients and friends to innovation my recipes. What is your approach to teamwork in the kitchen? A bold, clear communication, collaboration tools ensure high quality dishes. What motivates you as a chef? The opportunity to create memorable meals that bring joy to others. Thank you, Emma. Thank you so much.
Morning, Aaron. I contacted you to give you the news that you got the position.
You very much, Marquis. I hope to meet your expectations and be very helpful in the office.
Thanks to you. You have an excellent profile, and we are very happy with your participation. The company will provide you with support as well. You start tomorrow at 7 a.m., please.
Arriving. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I will be there on time, not a minute more, not one less.
Excellent. Have a very good day, Aaron. See you tomorrow.
Also, Marquis, good day.
That sounds convenient, but I miss the personal interaction. In my time, you had to dress well and make a good impression face to face. That was the most important part.
Yes, in the 1940s, I remember going from place to place, hoping to find something. There were no computers or phones to make it easier, so everything was done face to face. A good impression really mattered.
In my time, in the 1980 and 1990, we began using the phone to inquire about job openings. By the 1990, we started sending resumes by fax and later by email, but we still had to go to interviews in person.
That's so different. Since 2010, I have been looking for jobs online on platforms like LinkedIn
I send digital resumes, and most of the time, the interviews are done on Zoom. Everything is much faster and more efficient.
In the 1950s, looking for a job was done in person. You had to go to businesses, ask about vacancies, and deliver handwritten letters. Recommendations were really important back then.
I agree, in the 1940s we didn't have those opinions. A handshake, a good conversation, those were the things that communicated. Technology has made it faster, but sometimes it feels like we lost the personal touch.
That's true. But now, things are much faster, and we don't have to spend so much time traveling for interviews. Each generation has adapted to its own time, and I think that's the best we can do.
You're both right. I can learn from your experience to combine the best parts of the past with modern tools.
A few moments later.
Hi, Dad. Hi, son. In the school, we are talking about of the job, and I have a question. Dad, how did you search your first job?
Like you, I goes to question to my father how I can search job, and he has said me I need listen the radio or go to the streets. Finally, I have searched in the radio.
Wow, that's really nice. But now it's more easy because you can search job in Facebook or internet. You only need your curriculum vitality and that's it.
Wow, really? That's incredible.